I'll be upfront. I never thought I'd be that into melee weapons in Monster Hunter Wilds. I mean, the only melee weapon I gave much time to in prior games was the Insect Glaive, and that was only because of its aerial abilities. I always liked being able to see the entirety of the fight on my screen at all times, so how did I end up reserving my second weapon slot for a hammer of all weapons, and why do I think hammer mains are so fun to fight alongside as a bow user, and vice versa? So, let's be real, in terms of complexity, the hammer and the bow are two of the simplest weapons in the game for their respective categories. I don't mean that in an easy win GG's kind of way as much as I do an easy to learn, hard to master kind of way. Their combos on the surface are pretty simple and in the hands of a skilled hunter can be insane to watch. The movesets and overall vibes of these weapons may seem to draw two totally different crowds, but I'd argue that deep down, both sides of the fence share the same dreams, making these two weapons the perfect couple in your Sacred's pouch, or the best duo in your two-person team. Hammer and bow users, while still in separate camps as melee and ranged weapons, seem to share a key goal. Don't let the monsters play the game. This is a goal that bow users are having bestowed upon them more so than ever in Monster Hunter Wilds due to how the wound system is handled. With the ability to flinch monsters that are running, or even better, flying away, bow mains join hammer mains in their never-ending quest to keep the monster lying on the ground. With each end offering their single brain cell fully dedicated to this purpose, the HamBow combo creates a very visceral and satisfying hunting loop. This loop usually begins and ends with treating the monster to a session of long-range, high-velocity acupuncture, followed by relaxing, deep cranial massage applied via blunt instrument. After the patient has been thoroughly lobotomized, the two highly skilled medical practitioners can proceed with extracting the patient's spine and crushing its skull into a fine powder. Rinse and repeat on any specimen of local wildlife over 6.5 feet tall, lest Alma stops giving us treats before we get kenneled at night. Even as a solo player, I'd argue this pair of weapons deserves a consideration for some of your next hunts. It may come off as an odd recommendation given that swapping between these two weapons mid-fight is like playing a completely different game, but I think that's exactly why it's worth your time. The contrast between the two weapons makes the experience of each one more rich. You'll never really feel stronger than when you see your bow's damage numbers and smaller impacts get traded in for the much larger ones of the hammer, and you'll never really feel faster than when you swap out your hammer's slow dodges and combos for the more nimble ones of the bow. Your offset attacks feel more powerful when you know that with the bow, you'd have been scrambling to dodge that attack. Your focus strikes feel more useful when you know that with the hammer, you'd be swinging at the air after the wyvern flew off screen. And the list only goes on. So, these two weapons are two sides of the same coin. They're the sawed-off shotgun and the crowbar on the same operating table. Any guild-approved, Monster Hunter medical research mission would be honored to have both of these licensed professionals on their team. In closing, I hope you enjoyed the video and that you're enjoying Monster Hunter Wilds. I plan on working on more content, especially if this gains traction, so be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy what you're seeing. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.